What it do? What it do, guys? It's your boy, the Juice, and you all know my name is Troy Bradshaw, but I go by the Juice. I am outside Nancy's house. We're back. We're finally back. I feel like we've it's been a couple days now since we almost nearly got killed by mouse and probably a spider too. Just the other day we were out here. There was a bunch of mouse running around here in front of the memorial site, which was crazy. There was like a little baby, and I think I honestly saw three, but I could be mistaken two for three. But at least two of them. And then later on, I posted it in the video. There was a tarantula that came out of one of those holes. There's some little holes there. I'm a little I'm a little late to come out, guys, because it's I was on JLR's panel for a little bit, and I was just running behind as usual. So I figured I'd still come out here and then stay a little bit into the night. I might kind of go for a walk tonight, and if I don't, I'll just stick around here. But I will be here tonight a little bit into the dark. Um, but anyways, big welcomes those of you guys tuning in. Hopefully, we could have a decent conversation surrounding the new things that have happened in recent times, like Nanos. Just excuse me, my battery fell off there. My fan. But yeah, Nanos. Looks like the votes zero amongst the supervisors at that board meeting just the other day. So we'll talk a little bit about that and whatever else everybody wants to bring to my attention, which mainly I want to cover the possible car we see in the background, and also talk a little bit about the septic tanks based on whether or not they even checked them. JLR had brought it to mind earlier, and I would just really like to know exactly where they are. I think they were saying that there was a septic tank right in between over here next to the casita. And I don't know if you guys can see where I'm pointing because it's hard to see the phone, but right in between down there, um, just in between it looks like the gym folks' house over here, and then right in between straight up that driveway though. I think they were saying there might be a septic tank in there. But I think they were also saying that there's a septic tank right over there by that in between Nancy's door and the chimney there. There's probably one some in there, is what JLR was saying, I believe. But anyways, hopefully we last here. Hopefully we don't have any issues. We're all juiced up. We got the batteries charged up. We got everything hooked up that needs to be hooked up. I would love to walk over there. I want to walk over there so bad to go check one of those septic tanks. The manholes, I saw that the manholes are over here on this side, which I thought was interesting too, because it kind of would make sense if that were why. We could just say that that was why those doors were propped open. And I think that would make sense if that were something that they were trying to do. But let's just say I think those were I don't remember what he phrased those tanks as. I think water tanks or something like that, which would probably be Nancy's pool. I think that's the only thing that's back there, and I don't think those would be as deep as the actual septic tank. But did they check the septic tank, guys? Did they actually check? That's what people keep bringing to my mind. They keep saying, Juice. I really don't think that they checked those septic tanks. I really think they need to go back there and check. And I'm just thinking, like, how deep are those septic tanks? How deep are they? And I think someone mentioned that we spoke to a guest on JLR's panel there, and he says they're anywhere from 8 to 12 feet. That's the case. I would say that's enough to require somebody to go down there to maybe use physical touch to maybe see what's down there because maybe a stick isn't really enough. But and after learning that when they said they were checking septic tanks, and you see that video, you see that picture of the looks like a detective checking a what appears to be to us a septic tank, but it wasn't, according to one of the guests that joined up, and it seemed like he was right. But I don't know, Chad. I think they should probably come back and search this place one more time, and that's one reason why I wanted to talk about Nanos as well. Because remember, it wasn't a crime scene for very long in the beginning. It was a 20-hour crime scene. The reports, if you look online, it says about 20 hours. And I think the second time it became a crime scene, they held it for about 36 hours. But here's the twist: Nanos was rushing these guys out of here. He was rushing these guys out of here. So maybe they didn't even get a chance to even get back there, and that was a part of the plan, you know. And I don't know what the FBI did, but I know Nanos kept them from to come and help for 4 days. Not only that, he kept hair DNA for quite some time, and now that's being sent out to Quantico, and I believe that's a place in Santa Cruz. So it's been a crazy situation, and it's awful. We talked about it last night. We need a windsock out here. Talked about it last night, and I didn't realize, you know, because I thought originally that was it, and I hadn't done much research yet, haven't really listened to anybody yet, but I didn't realize. But I think moving forward, we as the people, we got to fight. It's time to. I think this is where this case is going to start to matter even more. It already was very important to us all in the beginning. Um, but I think this is that moment where we really have to fight when it comes to getting Nanos out of office. The petitions are still active, guys. So if you are a local here, you're definitely able to go down and do a signature. And you know what's crazy is I didn't even realize that, you know, because I was telling everybody we have 500,000. Last time I checked in Tucson, we have 500,000 people within the actual Pima County. We actually have over 1 million, which is good news because that gives us more of an opportunity for more signatures. So if that's the case, it is because I did look it up. Then it might be a chance we can still get Nanos out of there that way. But we still got time. It's going to take a lot of time, and we're going to have to just deal with Mr. Nanos for now. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon in regards to getting this guy out of office. And I knew it was going to be difficult. I said it in the beginning. I said, you know, this is going to be a hard thing. I mean, this guy was elected, you know, it's not the same as you getting a job as a deputy or just a, you know, a police officer, period. So, I don't know. I just don't know what this does for the case. I feel like Nanos has impacted the case in so many ways. And in other ways as well, I think he's also impacted, or not impacted, I'm sorry, interfered with the investigation. And I think that alone, he should be gone for. Just that alone and so many other things. But we'll elaborate more on Mr. Nanelson based on certain things that might have been said that I didn't address yesterday in that board meeting. So what a terrible situation, man. We're fighting for two things at once, and usually we're just simply fighting for the person that we're looking for, and the perp. So, but we're with three actually. We're fighting to get rid of Nanos at the same time as trying to help look for Nancy. And to me, that just sounds awful. And it's just real selfish to see him continue on, knowing that the best thing to do would be resign. I think that's in Nanos's best interest. I really do. Anyways, big welcomes, guys. Good to see you guys here in the chat. I think we got a couple people tuning in here. Michelle, good to see you, by the way. I'm trying to keep up with everybody's emails and stuff. If I don't reach out, um, or if I missed your email and I haven't reached back out, feel free to send me the email again. Sometimes I do kind of overlook them because sometimes it'll appear that I've already clicked on it, so that's why I kind of just go past it. But I'm pretty good about rechecking them. So, and if somebody reached out through email um, while I was on the panel or now, I'll check them in a minute and I'll take a look. But big welcomes, Julie, by the way. Chrissy, good to see you in the chat. Love cruising. Welcome, Diane. Big welcomes here. Donna, good to see you here. Um, is it peas? Is it peasin? Peasinapod? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Piazinapod. I don't know how to pronounce that. Running Bear, big welcomes. He says, "How are you finding her? She's not at home." Hmm. Good question, I guess. Right. I don't think that I'm here to search for Nancy. Um, so I don't know why people kind of say that, but there's also many of other ways to try to find Nancy. And one of the ways that I always say is someone reaching out. With that being said, you never know who might even stumble across here and have a conversation with. It just can happen anywhere. Anything's possible. But I'm here for several reasons, not just to simply search for Nancy. So if that's how you look at it, I'm sorry. Donna, big welcomes, by the way. Good to see you in the chat. Did you bring your bug spray? No, somebody said that they were going to come by and bring some bug spray or something like that. But it's okay because I'm going to probably be standing up most of the time because I'm not going to really be here all that long. I think I'll be here for like a couple hours. So um, I don't think I'll have to worry too much. And the one day that someone was supposed to bring me some bug spray by was, um, it looks like there's not that many ants out here, which is crazy if you look on the ground. But yeah, so I think I'm good. Got some folks stopping by. I think JLR had asked me earlier, does people still stop by? Do they still bring flowers? Yeah, they do. In fact, um, as you can see, the memorial site, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a whole lot more flowers than there were that last time we were here. Remember, it pretty much went a little bit past where it's ending at down there. So it looks like it's kind of building back up again, which is kind of crazy. And I think somebody came by because I drove by here earlier and that sign was knocked down. And I normally I'm good about getting out and picking it up, but for whatever reason, I just kept going. But it looks like somebody picked that sign up, which is kind of good. I left it down, so now I know somebody was by. Somebody came by. Could have been Lauren. So we'll see. Wow, pretty cool. Maybe this is her. Maybe she's bringing me some. Somebody said they were going to come by and bring some bug spray or something like that. So I'll definitely use it while I'm here, so I could sit down and not worry about that. But yeah, she doesn't have to. I think it. There's some coming on Amazon though, so I think we should be good either way. Catholic, big welcomes by the way. How you doing, Rebecca? I can't find the Amazon link. I gotta update that thing. It's terrible. I'll post it in the description in a bit. Oh man, how you doing? Was that you that reached out for the bug spray? Wow, you did not have to do that. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna spray this thing like no tomorrow. I got you 2 cans. Oh man, you did not have to do that. That's crazy. Oh no. Are you live right now? I am. Let me say hi to chat. Want to say hi to chat? Hey everyone, I'm Susan. I'm Sadie 1965. I'm here with Juice, and I bought him the bug spray. Nice. Much love. Much love. Wow. Where's his some snacks? Shout out Susan. Like, you did not have to do this. Oh, come on. This can help you. And I got you wow. Something else. So she brought me some chips, guys. She brought me some chips in a card and some snacks. Oh, stop. Wow, what a blessing. You're a wonderful person. I talked to Lauren, and I'm going to go meet her in just a second. Oh, that's right. It's your sign. It's not a sign. Or is it a cross? It's a cross with those. I figured that's what it was. That's why I don't care about a sign. Are those things like pretty expensive? Yeah, sure. Expensive, and I'm going to take it to
family's cemetery up in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So, because she's not displaying it anymore.
Yeah.
And I brought it like months ago
Hmm.
um, for Nancy.
Yeah.
And she's not displaying it anymore. So I just figured I'll just take it up there.
Well, that's nice. I
Yeah.
mean, at least she gave it. At least she's giving it back to you too.
Yeah.
You didn't
And I
ignore
caught
it.
her in
She's a good
time
lady.
because she was going to take it to the sheriff's department
Yeah.
to give to
Supposedly they're supposed to give it to
give to
Annie, but
Annie.
I don't know if that's really gonna,
Yeah. I thought that
you
was
know.
kind of crazy because I thought she was going to start another memorial.
I think that was her. That's what she was saying. I don't know if she's still gonna follow through with another memorial, but I think that's just if it does end up being taken down. I'm guessing, but yeah, I don't know.
You filmed like some rat.
Yeah, yeah, it was a pretty. It was a long night, so I needed to laugh, but
Crazy.
yeah, there was some. It was some. It was some mouses. Really, they were.
Nice.
I think it was like two of them.
Well, this is the desert,
So
so there's probably going to be mice and all kinds of critters out there. But I
yeah.
got something else for you.
Did you see the? It's my. We need to put this
I
down.
didn't see your other lunch.
Sorry, let me put this down. Yeah, I'm always up pretty late, so
I missed
you.
it because I've been in the hair salon for like 6 hours.
Jeez,
I
six
know.
hours.
So
Goodness,
I
it's a
know.
long time.
I know. My daughter was mad because I drove here.
So you're pretty far, a long ways
I
here.
live in Tempe.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, you drove
Tempe.
all this way for me,
Yeah,
or for the sign? I guess
for
not
you.
for
For
me, and the
you.
sign.
For
Okay.
you.
Wow.
I drive out here. I drove out here for JLR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
that's about 2 hours, right? Almost. Or
yeah, for about 2 hours. And for Nancy, I kept coming out here to take care of my flowers
yeah.
and check on my stuff. I kept coming up here. I made 3 trips up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tempe's not bad though. I
Well,
always go to well, not always, but I go to Phoenix sometimes, and
yeah, I'm from Phoenix.
it's a decent drive.
I grew up in Phoenix. So, but I kept coming up here to check on my things and replace my flowers. And then, and then Lauren moved all my stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was kind of mad, to be honest with you. But she
Yeah.
cleaned it up and she's taking care of it. So, my stuff isn't here anymore. At least I'm getting it back.
Yeah.
So, and now you're up here. Now I'm following you, and I've been following you for a while. And so I wanted to tell you that you're doing great. I
Oh,
appreciate what you're doing and keep doing the good work. And if you decide that you want to do shirts or something, my boyfriend, he makes shirts.
yeah. You know, it's funny. You kind of read my mind. Well, not this moment, but I was about that earlier. But I've been, yeah. I just gotta.
He has a printing. He does it out of his house,
Mhm.
but he makes shirts for like people from his neighborhood.
Yeah.
He has his own business
Wow.
and he has his own
Yeah.
printing business.
Yeah.
And if you ever decide that you want to make shirts, you still have my number?
I don't know, but I remember your email.
Put it in your phone.
Here, I'll let you do it so that way they don't
Okay.
get your number. Well, what a wonderful person, guys. She came down here from Tempe. I think Tempe's it's in Phoenix, guys. So it's about an hour. That one's off, so I'll have to do it
I
from this
just
phone.
called it.
Okay.
I'm Susan.
Okay, and then
I got one
I'll
other thing
save it.
for you.
Oh no.
Hold on. Hold on.
Come on, Susan.
If you need it, I'll do it.
What a wonderful person, guys. She came out here from Tempe to not only get her sign back, but to see me, and I think that's awesome. But mainly to get her. I think it's like she said it was a rosary on Memorial site, and I think that's pretty cool. I mean, people coming a long way, even 2 hours. I mean, I know it's not that far to some people, but I mean, come all the way out here for Nancy. I mean, people really do care, and we just got to keep fighting, guys. I think eventually this thing will roll over in the right direction. Oh no, no!
Just out here. This is full of
Wow,
water, Gatorade,
it's
and Coke.
Jesus, Susan. I don't even have an ice chest. That's crazy.
I got you a mini ice chest because a big one isn't.
Isn't that is like perfect too? Oh my God! No,
Because it's
you don't. You can't. I can't take
because
that. That's
yes,
a
you
lot.
can.
It's a
I will
lot.
for you.
Insane.
Yeah, so it's the ice is quite melted. It's a little bit. It's
My goodness.
there's two Gatorades. There's some water. There's ice. And you need it out here. And you can put your bag on it.
Gee, I'm lost for words. I am
You
lost for
deserve
words.
it.
Yeah,
You deserve it.
my
We
goodness.
love you.
I mean, this is crazy. I don't feel like I deserve this. I feel
You
like I got a long way to
do.
go, and
No,
it's
you
my first time
don't.
doing
You're
crime.
on your way. And
Yeah.
you know what? I love true crime. My brothers are retired law enforcement. I always wanted to, I thought that I wanted to be like in law enforcement, and I went into the medical field.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, I suffered some severe medical issues,
Yeah.
and I had to retire from my job. I was in the medical field, and then I had to retire, like at 52, and I can't work anymore.
Were you doing CNA or?
I was GI tech,
Oh wow.
so I worked at Banner Baywood for 20 years,
Wow.
and then I went outpatient, and then I suffered a severe brain abscess. That is, and it almost killed me. And praise the Lord that I'm still here. It paralyzed me on the right side. I was at Barrows for a month, and I had to learn how to walk again. And then I had to go to rehab, and then I suffered another one in 2023.
Yeah,
So,
that's a blessing.
so what I do is I follow YouTubers, and I love true crime. And this one pulled my heartstrings because my mom
Yeah.
lived to be 94, my dad lived to be 97. And to Nancy, I hope they find them.
I hope so
I
too.
really do. And you know, my brother was a captain in Scottsdale. Both of my brothers were retired from Scottsdale Police Department. And my oldest brother said, you know, Suze, if she wasn't found in 48 hours, it's not looking good.
No, not at
That's
all.
what I told Jay. Um, and he said, you know that. And I said, yeah, I do. And he goes, this is an interesting case. And he goes, that wasn't an inexperienced guy.
No. I thought that from the very beginning.
No.
I said, I think the first thing I probably said to myself when this all started, I said, I think they'll finally realize this wasn't an amateur
No.
once these days start to go by. And because I didn't come in until day two. So for me, that's when it started. I kind of gave them that 48 hour because, I know if we watch crime, we know how critical that first 48 is. But going into day four for me, I think that's when I really realized like this is going to be a while.
Right.
Because shortly after that, we got the video of the perp on
Right.
the ring camera. But I knew once nothing rolled over after a couple days from that video, I just knew even more it was just going to be a whole long thing. And here we are, day 102, and
Right. I know. My oldest brother worked on, you're probably too young, but he worked on, there was a guy that used to be on this series a long time ago called Hogan's Hero. I told you on this. And Bob Crane was his name. And he was the first detective on the scene. He was murdered in a hotel in Scottsdale.
mhm,
And they didn't find out who did it. Um, they always thought it was this, they called them call girls.
yeah,
And they never found out who murdered him. And my brother said it was a very gruesome crime scene. And he always said that it was the woman that he was with. He
mhm,
said he knew it from the beginning, but they couldn't pin him to murder.
isn't
So
that crazy?
his murder went unsolved. So, and my other brother worked undercover for many years, and then he became a SWAT officer,
Wow.
and they both retired. like 38 years and 25 years.
Wow.
So, but I'll let you get back to the
Nah,
chat.
you're okay. I mean, I appreciate it. Crazy though.
No, you're
I'm
doing a
lost.
great job. I mean, everybody loves you, and keep up the good work. And like I said, if you decide you ever want to do T-shirts, I mean, I know it costs money, but you've got a connection. It's really good. He does screen printing,
Yeah.
and I mean, he'd be happy to help you out with the design.
Yeah. I
know,
would definitely keep that in mind for sure. I'll probably hold you to it because that's something that I've been
give me
thinking
a
about
call.
quite often.
Reach out to me, and I'll hook you up with that.
Okay.
Yeah, his
That
name's
sounds
Andres De Leon.
that sounds like a plan to me. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So
You could just start out with, one, don't get into like a bunch of sizes, and he doesn't, like to do like a bunch of orders because, people are picky.
yeah.
I want this, I want that, just like get one design and start
Okay.
out with that, you know. But
I think that's the hardest part. It's coming.
yeah,
About
but
that.
he
I'm
can
like,
help you out. I mean, he's an artist, and he draws.
okay. I will keep that in mind. I definitely will, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I've been thinking about that often. Like, dang, I gotta make some shirts. I think that would be a good idea.
But you're building yourself up. You're on your way.
But I got a long way to go. I mean, this is just the beginning for me. There's a lot I don't really understand. But I mean, I guess no one really. I'm sure a lot of people realize
Don't
that. Just,
understand, but you know what? But you're beginning to understand.
yeah, yeah,
You're beginning to understand. Little by little, you get it.
yeah.
And you're doing great.
Well, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
doing
that.
great, and everybody loves you. And there's a lot of YouTubers out there, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just do your own style.
Indeed,
Just do your own thing.
I'll take that with me for sure.
Yeah, don't worry about what if you don't do calls, don't worry about it. What don't everybody else is doing calls, so what?
That's true. That is true.
If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you don't have to.
Yeah, no. That's very true.
Yeah.
I try to separate myself from other people, but I mean,
Don't
I
worry
just,
about what everybody else is
I
doing.
think it was one of those things where I was like,
You're
yeah,
your own style.
that's true. That is true. That's very true. I can't argue with that.
Your juice.
I
A juice
appreciate
man
that.
doesn't do that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like everybody else. You
Yeah,
don't have to. You
gotcha.
don't have to be compared to what, Alex is doing and JLR is doing and what every AJ is doing, whatever,
Yeah,
what everybody else is doing. You're your own person.
yeah,
You're your own YouTuber.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably keep that at a minimum with the calls. I just figured, what I was really thinking was people kind of it's tough sometimes for people to type, and I think if sometimes we can interact on the phone. Maybe you want to show me something, or I think it's just easier to say things when people want to say stuff versus
Yeah. It's easier
you know,
to communicate.
yeah. So I mean, but I probably won't do like calls like as often as they do because I mean I enjoyed it. I like doing the calls, but it might not be something that's really for me. But so far it's gone okay. But no, I appreciate that. I'll take that with me for sure.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to like get in the chat and text, or because it goes so fast, and I'm not good at that.
Yeah,
I'm easier to interact like in person.
yeah, same. But I feel like it's just tough for you guys to say something sometimes with the chat moving like it the way it does sometimes. So I figured like opening up
Or
the phone
sometimes
might
my
be
words
helpful.
don't come across, and I'm like, oh dang,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to spell that.
yeah. But like my email though, so I mean, I think that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, that's why I
People can
keep
type as
emailing
much as
because
they
it's like,
want there.
I don't have his number, so I can't call him.
Yeah,
So I keep emailing him, and I feel stupid.
yeah. And sorry, I'm late to respond
Yeah,
sometimes,
no.
but yeah, the email is probably the best.
Yeah.
But
So, well, I'll let you go. I'm going to put this over here by your chair, and
God bless you.
have a good
You're a
evening.
blessing.
I got to get back to Tempe. I got to get up to Lawrence. And I told her I was just going to stop by. She was like, oh my God, my house is a mess. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just going to go pick my stuff.
She got a nice house, anyways. I liked her house when me and Alex went by. So, but thank you so much. I'm truly, guys, I'm lost for words, Chad. I don't even know what to say, but I mean, I'm lost for words. Got me some snacks, guys, and some drinks, and then an ice test at that. Oh my goodness.
Well, you're set. I hope you can use this. You got your ant spray.
I am gonna spray it all. I'm gonna spray a whole lot of this stuff right now. Actually, I don't see too many ants today for whatever reason. It's kind of weird, but
I know. I was saying in the chat, I had ants in my room last summer, and I thought I was
there's
going
like
to
nothing.
scream. So,
Yeah, it's tough to sit here. I can't sit. I can't even sit down sometimes because of the so many
well, just spray
ants.
it.
So yeah, I'm
I
gonna
mean, you
spray
got
this
two
thing down.
hands.
But I think we're okay today, which is weird. Hopefully, it'll help for the. There was a.
Well, that ant spray is good for scorpions, cockroaches. It kills
I
anything.
was just gonna say, well, there was a tarantula
Yeah,
just yesterday. I don't know if it'll help for that, but it came out of one of these holes right here
I know.
somewhere.
I mean, there's all kinds of critters. Like it's desert out here.
Yeah, it's not much we could do,
So,
especially at night.
well, tell your girlfriend hello. Many
I
blessings.
will. I
Many
will.
blessings to your family. And I'll be back in 6 weeks.
Okay. I think
Okay.
we'll. I mean, I hope we're not still here, but I think we'll. I think we'll. I'll be around. I'll still be around. So
All right. I'll reach out to you.
thank you so much. I
You're welcome.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're so welcome. All right.
What a
Many blessings.
blessing.
Many blessings to
You
you.
too.
All right. Bye, everyone. They're probably saying, "Get me! You're not paying attention to us."
It said somebody said you're very nice. I
Oh,
said, "Oh, love it."
okay. All right. All right. Take
See
care.
you
All
later.
right.
I
All right.
appreciate you a lot. Wow, what a wonderful person, guys. What a wonderful person. Susan. I think she's Sadian in the chat. So wow, insane. What a wonderful person. I'm just lost for words, guys. I'm lost for words. I don't even know where we were. I gotta pull out this ant spray. We gotta spray some ant spray in here. But she, like I said, got me a card. She got me some chips. I mean, and then an ice chest too. I mean, guys, what? And this is crazy. I'm lost for words. Soda, and it's cold. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm surprised I'm not crying right now. Chat, you know I'm not afraid to cry. This is insane. Insane. I'm lost for words. And I think somebody had ordered some ant spray on Amazon, and like I said, I'll update the list in about 10 minutes or so, maybe 20. But I mean, this is crazy. Doesn't even look like cheap stuff. I don't even know what this is. We're gonna spray this bad boy down. I mean, I don't even know where to. I don't even know how to use this crap. I mean, there's a hole right there. We'll spray it all in there. We'll just spray. We'll just do a line around the chair. How about that? That is crazy. I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce. I'm lost in the sauce. I don't deserve this, guys. God, I feel spoiled right now. I think somebody just became a member. I didn't quite catch it. I think it went away, but thanks to who just became a member. I'll try to look at it in a moment if I can. But I didn't catch it. So sorry. Somebody says, don't inhale the fumes. Sue Ellen. Yeah. Sue Ellen. Oh, she waved. Cool lady. I think she likes me. I don't think she likes you guys. That's the thing. Or not you guys. I don't think she likes Alex. I think she likes JLR. But I don't think Sue Ellen likes Alex. I don't know what it is. Maybe she does. That was the first time Sue Ellen's waved to me. Is she going on a date right now or something? Dang. That was the first time ever. Hey, we got two of them. We got two of them. They said don't use it all. I know we might need it for later. We got two of these bad boys. Shout out to Susan. My goodness. We're spraying the crap out of this. We want to feel good sitting down with nothing bothering us at all. We want the ground to be wet. Yep. And believe me, it's not even halfway. It's not even halfway. I am lost in the sauce, folks. I don't even know what to say. Should we even get a drink? I don't even want to go to the bath. I have to go to the restroom. Wow. Just wow. Sheesh. That is crazy. That is crazy. May want to take your shoes off at the door when you get home. Is it that bad? Samantha, big welcomes, by the way. Linda, welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm going to get my hotspot on just real quick. Give me a second to pull that up, guys. Hold on. Busy. Uh, there's some mouse out here. Hey, we got our light today, too, guys. So we're good. Like I said, we're going to be here in the dark. Uh-oh, there goes my fan. We got our and I'll put the fan back on. We got our light today, so we're good. Oh God, I keep dropping this. So we're good though. So we'll be able to see pretty much everything and anything. I don't think we'll get bothered by mouse tonight, but I could be wrong. Those mouse are no joke. Every time I turned off the light, you guys can see it. The last video I had posted, rats confirmed. But really, it was nice. And like I said, those things did not seem like they were scared. They seemed fearless to me. Brian Guthrie investigates. Big welcome. Good to see you back in the chat. I've been seeing you in the comments too. Much love. Carrie Lucen, what's up? How you doing, by the way, Juice? Why you say that about Alex? I'm sure he doesn't care. I don't know. I feel like she has her people that she kind of likes. I don't even know if Sue Ellen really likes me. I'm just talking. I'm sure Alex doesn't care either, whether or not she does or doesn't. But um, that was the first time she said hi to me, though. I know that for sure. That was cool, though. That was cool. Sue Ellen. Hey Maggie, thanks for the $10 super chat. She says you are loved, Juice. I mean, y'all, this is crazy. I didn't think I was. I don't know. I don't feel like I deserve this, guys. I really don't. I mean, this is crazy to me. I mean, you guys are such wonderful people. I feel like my chat is a reminder every day of you know many many good people that are still out there. Hey, Freedom Eagles, what up? Big welcomes, by the way. Somebody said Snagtooth is live. What is Snagtooth? Hey, Jay Wade, big welcomes. He says, you are working your ass off, Jay Wade says. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. But it doesn't feel like that because it doesn't really feel like a job to me. So I don't know. Maybe that's why it doesn't feel like that. Sorry, I had to pull up the chat here so I could see it. Patriot Pride host church, big welcomes, by the way. Is that Adam? I mean, I see a guy in the picture with shades on, so I'm gonna assume that's Adam, man. Shout out Adam. If I got that right, I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Hey, Debbie. Good evening. Hey, Sharon Lee. Thanks for the gifted. By the way, Sharon Lee has gifted 5 memberships. Big welcomes, Mom, Boss Mary, Kathleen. I'm sorry, Zona, and then Gloria, and I think it's Catco. Welcome, welcome. You are now officially members. Welcome to the team, to the family, guys. I appreciate the gifted sharing. Wow. Much love, and I appreciate that $20 super chat. By the way, she says doing a great job, Juice. I'm trying, guys. I appreciate that, man. You guys are wonderful, man. Thanks for the love and support, folks. Thanks for the love and insane. Um, Where were we? I'm so lost in the sauce right now after Susan stopped by. And she's actually going to meet Lauren to get her sign back. She's really going to meet Lauren to get her sign back. That's crazy. I didn't really think to be honest, I didn't even think I thought she was gonna be just kind of end up giving up and, you know, forget about the sign or, kind of just let it go. But she really wanted her sign back. And Lauren actually responded right away. I didn't have to try to track her down. I ended up running into her here, and what do you know? She got her. She's coming to get her sign back. She's getting her sign back. Drove all the way here from Tempe, which is crazy. Um, Although I mean, it's only 2 hours, but for some people that's a long way from Tempe. Just to come by and not only get it for originally to bring her sign to Nancy's to come see Nancy. It's crazy. I mean, I really enjoyed some of the people in the board meeting yesterday. There was a lady who had spoke out. Let me turn my phone a bit. We missed it. I think it was just like a little rabbit or something. It's just a little rabbit. Like seeing a rabbit. Sherry, thanks so much for the $50 super chat, guys. Come on now. She says you're doing great work. You deserve everything people do for you. They know where your heart is about this case. Very proud to watch the lives that you do. Sherry, God bless you. You're a great, great person. Wonderful, wonderful person. I appreciate you guys all for the love and support. My goodness, guys. Hey, Made in the Dark, good to see you back, by the way. I see you in the chat. 503 Explorer, good to see you. Hope the channel is growing as well. I believe I remember you saying that you had a channel. I think we checked out a video on the channel as well. Explorer says, I came from Oregon a couple weeks ago. Awesome trip and learned a lot. Different perspectives while being there in person. I agree. I agree. It's much easier. There's just certain things. I mean, it's much easier to understand certain things being here versus like seeing the house. Although you can kind of put yourself here on Google Maps, but it's still not the same as actually physically being here. I like the lady that spoke at the board meeting. I hope you are cooler today. There, nice breeze, winter night. Yeah, I definitely am. I came a little later though, so I haven't been in here like in the sun the entire time. And then thanks to Susan, I have a water chest here, so I can have like a cold. That's just great. I'm gonna use this thing like all the time. It rolls on wheels. I mean, this thing is perfect. I'll even take it with me when I go to my daughter's practices, so they have a drink and stuff. I'll use it for that too. I don't think I've ever had my own personal water chest in my life, guys. I know this sounds crazy, but I've never had a water chest ever in my life. I would when I go get water chests, if I've ever gotten one, it's been one of those styrofoam ones, the disposable water chests that don't last very long. But that's the only time that I've gotten one. I think I'll probably be going out to Phoenix next week, so I'll definitely be taking this bad boy with me. And it's a good brand one. Wow, what a wonderful person. I'm lost. I am so blessed, right? I just feel so blessed. I feel I'm. She just really made my day. Period. That lady in the board meeting, though, guys, I really liked what she had to say. And to sum up what she said, it was great. She said, "You guys have a duty, and not an obligation, a duty." She said, "The citizens of Pima County make this right." She said, "You need to ask yourselves how many people have been affected by this man." And she was talking about Nanos. She says, "Do the right thing and remove him from office. Get him out of there." And I just thought it was a real good, powerful message to those supervisors. But yesterday night, they did decide to keep Chris Nanos in office instead referring any allegations of perjury to Arizona authority. But they did make it clear that they remained concerned about Sheriff Nanos and his conduct. Rex Scott, I guess he had a statement, and it quoted that I move that we take no action to declare the office of sheriff vacant, nor to move to removal of sheriff or of the sheriff. That board had voted in favor of the motion, which sucked. I mean, it was terrible news, but I believe this decision came after an ongoing debate over Nanos and his work history, um, and his tenure running the Pima County Sheriff's Department. As far as like the interactions with the federal immigration officials. Not only that, leading up to the meeting, he had that 24-page letter, and he had to answer those questions to the supervisors, like, which was crazy. And it seemed like, according to Nanos, that he didn't, address those things appropriately because they had asked, he had asked, or his lawyer had asked them to, uh, how they would want it. He could, saying that he could reword certain things or say what they want in that letter. But the petition remains. We as the people, we gotta fight now, guys. We gotta fight to get this guy out of there. It's still not over. It's not over. But as of right now, Sheriff Nanos continues to stay in office. On the bright side of things, I think that we can in hopes of what was addressed, on a positive note, I think that hopefully, he'll start to do the things that they've requested. Brazil, big welcomes, by the way. To see you in the chat. The good question, yeah, that's a good question. Is it JGF 8619? Good question. JGF says, do they have a lot of signatures? We don't know. They haven't updated us on the signatures, which is terrible. Cowgirl, big welcomes. Welcome. I appreciate you joining the channel here as a member. Much, much love, Cowgirl. Julie says, well, you guys have a hard fight against Nano Scott. So sorry. I know. And I think that's really, it's so terrible knowing we have to fight with the department. Well, really just pertaining to one person and fight to find Nancy. And whatever. So be it. We'll deal with it. But I mean, it's just sad because I don't see how they can move forward knowing that he really hasn't done anything at all. Michelle says Juice was Nancy's front door locked when Annie and Tommaso got there. If so, why would Perp lock the doors behind him? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe that'll come out later on down the line in the records whether or not that the door was unlocked. I don't know. That's a really good question. Lauren says, you're always so kind, and I love that you stream alone. JLR lets too many people on his panel. Much love, Lauren. I guess everybody's just different, We all got our different ways of casting the case, I guess. That's how I could say it. But I don't know. I like JLR. I like the way he does things too. I mean, we're all different. Violette Rose, it's okay. It's all good. I mean, that's how it is. It's how it's gonna be. It's all right. Hey, Christine, big welcome. She says, please remember to hit that like button. It's free. Thank you for your support. Much love, Christine. Yes, indeed. I think we might hit 1K today. That is the goal. Alley Cat, your screen shouldn't be black. We should be good. We are good right now. I think I'm looking at the stream right now, and it should be good. Fairy Tale says JLR is cool with juice. Yeah, I love them. I love them. I love them. Jay Wade says only 350 likes. Let's go. Yes, yes, indeed. I guess I'll update the information, the description there, because some people were asking about the list, the Amazon list. So I'll update it while we're at it here. But anyways, I kind of want to take a little walk um, during the nighttime just cause we're here. It's getting dark. And I don't think it would hurt to take a little walk around the neighborhood. We got the lights, so we're okay. It's not like we have to worry about uh, not being able to see. So I think I might take a walk. Some people are probably gonna disagree, like just stay put. But I haven't done a little night walk in a minute, and I think it'll just be good to take a walk around the neighborhood at night, see if we see anything odd or just maybe anything that might be off. Maybe we'll see a car that that we've been suspicious of, like the Ford F-150, and then the older white truck. But I think there is a possibility that that car we see in the background either can be a Dodge or, and we don't know if it's a car or a truck. If it's actually a car there. I mean, to me, I'm pretty. If you ask what my percentage was, I'd say 80 to 90% sure that there's a car in the back when you see the perp on the ring camera. Some people would argue that we're just seeing things and it's not a car, but I truly think that that is a car that we're looking at on that ring camera footage. But the biggest thing is figuring out what type of car that is, and I really don't know. I mean, either it's I mean, it might be a Dodge Charger. I don't think it is because of the way how big the emblem is, and most Dodge Chargers don't have like a big emblem, and the emblem is normally in the grill, and I could see an emblem on the car in the video. Um, and either that is a Kia, or I'm sorry, not a Kia. It's possible that it could be Nancy's car or a Honda CRV or some sort of truck. I'm not sure. We can't tell yet if it's a car, SUV, or a truck. Sunstar, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. He says, hi, Juice. I saw you at JLR. It was so cool the way people being disrespectful to you. That is why you are so blessed because you have a good heart. And much love, Sunstar. I appreciate that. I have yet to see, guys, we've in the last two times or three, maybe four times that we've came out here. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention because I know a lot of you guys are pretty observant, especially with certain cars that pass by. I haven't seen a sheriff pass by in a while. And it was supposed to have more, there should have been, from what we heard, there's supposed to be more police officers in the area. This is the gym guy or gym mom. And they just passed by and turned around. I don't know why, but maybe they forgot something. They don't like me though. I know for sure they don't like me. That's okay. Neil, I have no idea what you're talking about. I try to encourage people not to donate. I always remind people I really don't feel like I deserve it. People kind of go out their way to do it themselves. So I don't really tell anybody ever to donate. So I don't know where you got that information from, but I'm sorry. But I try to respond to people that request uh, certain things, and that's pretty much it. People ask for the Amazon wish list. It was the chat's idea to make one. It was never even thought of on my end, but thought it was a good idea to help support the channel as far as getting certain things that are just strictly for the channel. It's not putting personal items on there either. So, but sorry you were misinformed. I don't know where you got that information, but so sorry. Um, Linda, I appreciate the $5 super chat. By the way, much love. Juice, can you show us again the septic tanks? I missed it. I wish I could. I really wish I could. In order for me to go show you the septic tanks, I would need to go on the property, and unfortunately, I can't do that. I wish I could. I would show you those septic tanks in a heartbeat. Because now that I'm aware of where they're at, I could really show you, where they actually are. But I know for sure, based on what we looked at today and what we talked about on JLR's channel, that what they were looking at were not septic tanks from what we're hearing. Don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. I really haven't learned what a septic tank is until you know doing this when it comes to Nancy. So I really don't know what to really look for. Well, now I do because he showed us what a septic tank looks like. But I believe JLR believes there's one in between the chimney and that window over there. I'll walk over there in a second. But yeah, I think somebody was asking about the ant spray too. Yeah, we got some ant spray. She brought the ant spray. She had reached out saying she was going to stop by and bring some ant spray and bought a whole lot of other stuff too. And that's just I feel blessed. I feel blessed. It's crazy. Mojo says it's strange they said stronger presence, but yet you haven't noticed that to be true. Not sure why they don't like you. It's really their laws. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, not everybody can like me. I understand. Somebody, oh, Belinda, I do remember that oil on the road that I told you about. Yeah, there is oil on the street. I don't know where that came from or whose car it was, but there's a lot of oil on the road. It's not just right here where you see the oil at. If you look, there's some to the left of me and a bunch of little other spots too. But it appears there's oil everywhere, so it would be hard to tell, you know, at what point in time and you know where that oil's coming from. But yeah, there's oil everywhere for the most part. Mark the Shark truck leaked oil like a SUV or a Civ. I don't know what that means, but from what I heard, that's what somebody said. I think that's what Melinda actually said that Mark the Shark's truck was leaking oil. So it could be his truck. I don't know, but I don't think that was the perp's car or anything like that. Barb, big welcomes by the way. Barb, thanks for the $50 super chat. My goodness, guys, you guys do not have to donate. I truly appreciate it. I always say this, but man, I don't deserve this, guys. Barb says, Juice, I am donating in lieu of all people who say unkind and untruthful things. You never ask or beg for money. So enjoy this little donation. Keep up the amazing work. Glad to see you on JLL's channel. Keep being you, my friend. Blessings. Barb, blessings to you as well. Blessings to you, and thank you so much. Barb, sending a message. Man, Barb, I would have read it either way. I would have read it either way. I tried to, at least. I can't read all the chats, but I try to reply to those in the chat. Flo G says, may God protect you and keep you safe. Man, much love. I hope so. I hope so, guys. So I'm thinking in a little bit we'll take a walk. We don't have much of a sunset. I wish we could see a nice little sunset here, but there's not much of a little sunset. I'm trying to think. I wanted to get up here and walk over here. We were talking about the houses on the hills. I'm pretty sure you guys seen that 1,000 times. Um, but somebody was trying to understand where the houses were at and things like that based on the lights that we were looking at last night. I did finally see the one light somebody was talking about, which appears to be someone next to the car that we think we see in that video. It does appear at one point in time. There's a light that comes on, so we'll probably talk about that tonight if I go live. I think I might go live tonight so we can kind of look at that again, or I'll just kind of hang out and play with some videos. But I think I do see that light of something going off where the car appears to be. I still don't see a person because people keep saying they see a person in that video, and I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see a person at all. But people have tried to show me. Numerous of people have tried to show me, and I still don't see it. Yeah, it is very dark here at night. Moonlight. Hey, Granny KD. The mice emos are funny. I know, guys. You guys are gonna talk about that forever, right? I mean, now I'm gonna be terrified of mice forever. Nah, I'm just kidding. Torn Bridge, thanks for the $5 super chat. Says, did you get my email photo and comparison? I did not. I will check the emails in just a second. I really haven't looked just yet. I was trying to update something here, but I'm not certain I'll be able to do it while I'm live. But let me just try that real quick, and I'll check your email out in just a second. It gets dark here so fast. Yeah, guys, I was hoping I could update something on here, but I don't think I can. Um, as far as the Amazon list, I can update it on something else, though, on the actual description of the channel. When you look at the description on the actual channel itself, when you go to click on a video, there'll be a description there, and you would click more. I think I can add it there, but as far as the actual info here, while I'm live, I don't think it's going to let me make any adjustments here. I think we tried this last time, and I might have figured it out. I don't know, but it's going to take me forever to figure that out. So I don't want to hold you guys here in silence just to do that. So I'll probably have to add it after we're done with the live here. But I will add it in the About Me area. Got some neighbors walking around. That's been crazy. I haven't seen too many neighbors walking around out here. Violette Rose, thanks. I appreciate it. You're okay. I don't. You don't have to save those comments. It's okay. Piggy Howdy, by the way. Juice, is it dark everywhere in that area or just where Nancy lives? You'll see right now. We're going to take a walk in just a second here as it gets dark out here. But no, it's dark in the entire neighborhood. There is a road, and I can't remember the street name, but there's a road down here that does have a little bit of light, but they have a thing with the, I think it's with HOA or with the city that they won't that they don't want street lights here. So um, that's that. That people kind of go out their way to do it themselves. So I don't really tell people stopping here taking pictures. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat here. But yeah, they're for the most part the entire neighborhood is pitch black, guys. Pitch black. Maybe we should get a drink. I don't even know if I should leave this ice chest here. It's such a nice ice chest. I think this guy on the bike that's coming is the bike guy that lives in the back. Maybe it's the other guy. No, that's the other guy. I don't think that's the bike guy. Can't believe we got an ice chest, folks. This is crazy. This is just crazy. Shout out Susan. I could really get a drink out of my own ice chest. This is crazy. It doesn't even make sense. What a blessing. I mean, what a blessing. I mean, I got snacks. This is crazy, folks. I'm still lost. I got snacks. I mean, got jerky. Oh man, we about to tear those up. Puffs. Oh, you can't go wrong with the puffs or the Oh man, the queso ruffles with the dot pretzels. I mean, goodness, Susan, what a wonderful person. I mean, a card. I mean, and then the Cheez-Its to go with it. Oh man, we're gonna tear those up. And then we got more bug spray in there, so we're good, folks. We got bug spray. We got bug spray. There's somebody coming down the way here with the dog. I can't believe the Catalina Foothill Association does not. They for one, first of all, they never announced. Was I think it would be good to announce that they got a charity going on in here. I mean, maybe not, but just I think it would make people feel like they're raising money for good reason and not like for themselves. Who knows what they could be doing under the table? Not saying that they are, but just just in case that is happening. I think it'd be important for people to know. Just, I mean, but maybe it's just a private thing. Obviously, it is amongst the neighborhood, and they don't want it to go outside of that. But apparently, the neighborhood is raising money for Nancy um, for whatever reason. I guess I don't know what the reason is, but just I guess just to raise money and help the family financially. Not to sound crazy, but I think financially, the only person in the family that really needs help is probably Annie and Tommaso. So. Um, But I mean, raising money is how it goes either way, I guess, no matter what you make or how much income you have. But I guess that they would rather people do that than YouTubers be here. They don't want them to even so much as interact with us or even watch the channels. They don't even want the neighbors watching YouTube. That is crazy. Yeah, apparently the charity that they're raising money for is a charity that uh, Nancy likes. So I guess I'm assuming that they were in touch with the family and those questions were asked and I'm assuming because I don't think that they're just gonna know what charity that she likes. So I mean, they would have had to reached out to the family. Why would the Catalina Association know what charity Nancy likes? Chris Lynn, how you doing? She says, "Hey, Juice, nice to see you at Nancy's. Nice to see you here in the chat, Chris Lynn. I appreciate the love and support. Much, much love, Chris Lynn. How do they know Nancy like that charity? Interesting. I mean, how? I mean, that's crazy. I don't think they got that close to Nancy. I mean, maybe they did. Maybe the Catalina Foothills Association spends time with the neighbors from time to time. I guess. I mean, or maybe she wrote it down somewhere and they picked it up from somewhere. But they would have had to been in contact with the family. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known. So maybe the family did recommend that they do a charity, um, and maybe they addressed it with Annie and the rest of the gang that they wanted to get rid of the memorial site and have people find other ways to support Nancy, and that was one of the ways. Lauren says, "Don't use it all in one night." We won't, because we're gonna take a walk here. I don't even want to leave this stuff here. I'm actually worried that somebody's gonna mess with it, but we'll make it a short walk. It won't be a super long walk, and hopefully we don't get attacked by any mice or spiders along the way. We might spray one more time before we come back. Maybe we'll spray around the the ice chest so nothing tries to mess with this and the snacks here. Cookie, big welcomes, by the way. I think I've got here about an hour and 20 minutes ago or so. Maybe an hour, 10 minutes to be exact. Michelle says, Juice, why hasn't any of Andy or Savannah's friends come forward and speak? Friends from when they were growing up together. I find that very odd. I agree. I agree. I think someone said that they have spoke to the people at the church. I'm assuming that was confidential, so that's why we don't know what they address with the church. Amongst friends, that's really odd to me. I really haven't heard about much friends reaching out. There have been people like Lauren that said that they were friends with Nancy and a couple other people, but it seems like some of the people, at least the ones that I've interacted with, they don't want people to hear about what was spoke about when you talk to some of their friends. So I think that's also why we haven't really heard much at all, because I think these people, out of respect for the family, don't want to share personal things. But guys, I truly think the family knows. I do. I really think the family knows what's going on. Serb says, open the card. Should we open the card, guys? I was gonna wait till I got home. I don't know what it is, or the card says, but Senate, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. By the way, much love. I don't know how that just popped up. It popped up as a message. That was crazy. Strawberry says they've all been intimidated and told to shut up. They are scared to speak out. Doesn't it seem that way? Made in the Dog. I appreciate I think it's a $5 super chat. She says, you deserve all the love. You're humble with a truly good heart. Bless you and your family. Open the card. Let's open the card. Maybe you open the card. Barb says, Juice, I wouldn't open the card. So don't open the card then. We won't open the card. My girlfriend says, open the card. Gabrielle Banks says, open the card. Moonlight says, keep the card private. Cards are personal. I think I agree with McCormick there. The card is personal. Yeah, I think we won't open the card. Barb Hush, Dark Knight. Oh man, could be private. You can share later. Cena says, open the card with your lady at home. Chris Lynn says, hey Juice, nice to see you at Nancy's. I don't know if this is old. Did she just? Is this? It looks like it just popped up. I don't know. Am I tripping? Oh no, I think it was old. It just popped back up out of nowhere. Okay, never mind. It was an old one. Was that? Did that just pop up right now? Guys, I was trying to update this list, but it's not letting me. I guess I could pin it in the chat for a second. If it's not too long, I'll try to do that just real quick, but it's not letting me pin the actual list for the Amazon thing. So I'll have to just try that for now. If it's not too long of a list, if it is, I won't be able to, and you'll just have to wait till I end the live. Hopefully it works. I'll post it for like 30 minutes or so, but you'll have to find it after the live. That's not it. Hopefully this works, folks. I'll pin it for like a few minutes here. Because people keep asking about it, so I'll pin it. Romana says your viewers are special share. Everybody wants me to open the card. Whatever's in the card, you know it's thoughtful. Spruce says. So maybe we'll just open it when I get home, and then I'll share it with you if Susan is okay with me sharing it. I don't know if she wants me to open it on stream. We'll leave it up to Susan. BLS says he doesn't need to share it. Yeah. People are gonna remember Juice not sharing. Oh, come on. It's a card. It's a card somebody gave me. We're making a mountain out of a hill. Oh, well, funny, funny. Um, thanks for being kind. Says Senate with the $5 super chat. Much love, Senate. I think guys we'll take a walk here. I think I'm gonna put the card away because I gotta. If I take a walk, I can't leave the card here or anything really. I don't want to leave, but and like I said, I'm not gonna go far because we got a ice chest here and there's no one here to watch it or anything. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna get my light just real quick here. Oh no, I don't even think that one charged. One second, Chad. I want to get my light real quick. Hold on. It's getting dark out here. Where is my card? I mean my light. Oh, we got it. All right. All right. Hold on, folks. Hold up. Wait a minute. Angel says, please be careful, Juice. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. I know I said my card. What am I talking about? So you guys got me thinking about the card. Almost there, folks. I got my light on, so we're good to go. Hope you guys can see that. Oh yeah, you guys can see that. Look at that, baby. It's nice. Sounds so beautiful out here. It really does. So I'm just putting a light on this vest. I don't know why I didn't think of this idea last time, but I think it might just work. So we'll see. Maybe it's not going to work. Nothing ever works. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to take a walk here. The 854 says, "Does anyone remember day 52 and day 53?" I think that's a very tough thing to do. What what happened day 52 and day 53? What are you trying to tell us? Hey, Kristen, I appreciate the. I think it's a. Is it a? Did that say swag or something like that? That was crazy. Or is that? It was a at swag. Okay. Much love for the MVP. I didn't catch your comment there, Mara, in regards to the open doors. Oh, I think it was from Misfits. Misfits says, "I think back doors propped open so another could enter." I don't think so. I think it was either like let's just say that she was carried out the back. Um, I think it would be much tougher to carry someone, and at the same time you're carrying them, because I believe she was carried. I think at the same time that you're carrying someone, it would be much easier to just simply open the door if it's already halfway open. So there is a chance she did go out the back, but that's the only reason why I would assume these people are all on their cameras passing by. A lot of people still coming by to see the house. But anyways, I think it would be much easier because I tried this at home. I tried picking up my daughter and then opening the door, and it was very difficult to do while I was holding her to open the door. Just to give you guys that thought. Not that it's what's happened, but even with two people carrying somebody, just think about it. Um, it would be really tough to open that door. Just keep that in mind. And it's I don't you know I don't want to I don't I'm not saying that she was carried out the back, but I think that's very difficult to do if the back doors were completely closed. So if they're already propped open, think about how much easier that would be to take someone out. And for all we know, the doors were completely propped open. I don't know. I don't know if they were slightly propped open. They could have been completely propped open. So that way, if they were carrying her out the back, they could just carry her right through the door. Even if they were rolling something, instead of having to stop and you want to make it quick, how do you think you would make it quick? By keeping that door propped open. Maybe they heard something and they did come to the front right here and then they took her quickly back inside and then went through the back. Maybe the plan changed. Maybe initially the plan was to take her out the front, but she was too loud or whatever it was that made them turn around and go back. So they at that point did decide to turn around and take her back in through the back, and off they went. Something happened and they had to change plans. I think so. I think there's a big possibility there that that's what had happened. But also I don't know. I think that there also is the possibility that she was simply just carried out the front and she went back. Some would argue that if they did go back, um, there would be more blood there. No one knows. Maybe Nanos would know if he wasn't too busy trying to worry about his job. Maybe Sheriff Nanos would know or have some sort of idea. Maybe we would have gotten a lot further in this case and we would have had certain details that we have been questionable to us for so long if we weren't dealing with Sheriff Nanos and his crap. Hopefully, we'll know the truth soon. Mojo says 130 more likes to reach 1,000. Yes, 103 to go, guys. 103 likes to go. I think we'll make it before we get off tonight. I truly wish that there was somewhere I could attach my light, but here we go, just having the most trouble again. Simply just trying to attach it to something. Oh, I think we might have found a good spot for it. Maybe not. We're gonna try it though. Let's try attaching it to my forehead with the turban I have on here. That might just work, guys. We'll see. It might just actually stay too. Let's try it the other way. Law enforcement said thumbnail of the still photo showing nothing of importance. I never heard that. Could be true though. Sam says, "Juice, you need to practice at home, Juice." Yeah, I do. I really do. I haven't really spent much time messing with this light. I'm gonna be honest. But you're right. You're 100% right. I should practice this at home, and I wouldn't have to worry about getting it in a good position. But we'll figure something out. Juice, have you watched the pacemaker timeline from Brian Records? She was awake, he says. No, I've watched a couple of that guy's videos. He kind of sounds like a robot when he's talking, or sounds like a guy that's like a recorded, um, automated person or something like that. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. I think. I heard Brian Records is not reliable. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, there's some things that I didn't agree with when he was saying certain things, but hey, we like who we like. He's pretty. I mean, he does have some interesting things to say. No, just don't watch those. Watch actual Brian Enton. Yeah, I mean, Brian Enton always is got something really good to deliver to the world for sure. I've realized he's covered so many cases. I think we just lost a guy that I can't remember what case it was right off the bat. But JLR took a picture with the guy, and so did Brian Enton, that helped out a case, and I can't remember which case it was. I pray we do know the truth one day. Also, all the other missing people that have never been found either, says Cookie. Yeah, I pray the same thing you do. Sean says there's so many AI videos out there saying false things. Yeah, I mean, not only that, but there's a bunch of AI pictures going around too, with the perp, and whatnot. So, I mean, you got to be careful what you decide to take interest in. and make sure that when you are to try to just get the most original things that you could find. Well, really just get simply the original photos or video for whatever evidence that we've gotten throughout this entire case. But it's tough. It's tough. Oh boy, I think we got the light on there pretty good, and I think it's actually going to stay. So I think we're ready to take a quick walk here, although it's almost completely dark. Hold on, chat. I don't know if this car. I don't know if this car had turned around or what, but I think this car might have turned around and they're coming back through here for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they want to see the memorial site. Maybe they want to take some pictures. Fort Waziro says, yes, you should lead us in prayer for Nancy. That would be nice. Melissa says, I'll pray. God bless you, Nancy, and I pray you'll find soon. 102 days. Please let her be found. I agree. I wouldn't mind leading us in prayer, guys. If you guys want me to say a prayer, I can say a prayer. I'm not the best at saying prayers, but I would not mind leading the way. I guess there's room to get better, right? Huh. I must be trying to just get some good pictures. No, we got to watch our surroundings. All right, I'm gonna spray real quick. We'll spray around this thing, say a quick prayer for Nancy, take a walk, come back, get out of here. We'll be back out here tomorrow. I think Criminal Network is gonna be out here tomorrow for what he's saying. So hopefully we'll see him out here tomorrow. Big welcomes as a member here, Missing Arizona. Good to have you in the channel and a part of the channel as a member. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. Much love. Oh, what was that? Is that a mouse already? What in the what? Don't make me pull out my light already. Hold on, dude. Is that a mouse already? What the what? Hold on, chat. All right, let me take off my fan because I don't think we're gonna need the fan anymore. We'll put all this stuff away before we walk here. I think I've seen a mouse already. It's not even all the way dark. This is why I don't want to leave my food at the same time. I literally think I just seen a mouse already, and we're barely about to take off. Here we go again. Hey, when did that get up there? Nice little yellow thing up there. I think I saw a mouse, folks, and I don't know where it went, but I think I already saw a mouse. Oh, I see him. He's behind the tree looking at me. Look at him. Is that a mouse? What is that? Whoa, what is that? Look at him. He's like, you got me. You got me, Juice. You got me. You caught me. What is that? Yeah, I saw you, bro, and my eyes are very good. I see anything and everything, and I'm very, very, very observant. Yeah, me too. I got my eye on you, buddy. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're shaking your head at me like that, but I see you clearly, clear as day. What are you? Where do you come from? Why aren't you scared? Why aren't you running? That is crazy. What is that? And he's just chilling, like, hey, what's up? This is my oh, 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 oh. There he is. There he is. So we got one little thing right there. What is going on? What was that? And they're like headed for my bag or something. Dang, we're not gonna be able to leave. They're like praying this thing down or something. It's like, yeah, we got the snacks, Juice. Yeah, we got you. We got you. We finna take all this. When you come back, I'll be sitting in this bag waiting for you too. Look at him. He just ran off. Let me put all the lights on. They gonna get bright. Chat, y'all see anything? Zip your bag. I can't. But I hear just like a bunch of things like running around. Dang, before the sun even goes down, these things are already running around. Like the sun isn't even down yet. It's not even completely dark out here yet. And I don't know what that thing was or what it's doing or what. I wanted to spray around it before we left, but not too sure if that's going to even be a good idea. And it's only like for ants. It's not really for actual like rodents. Maybe I should just walk away from the bag real quick and then just come back to it and see if anything goes in it. Just walk away. Because it's chips, they're closed, guys. The chips are closed, so they're not gonna be. I would assume that they're not gonna be messing with the bag because they can get in it. But maybe they can still smell it and they'll rip through it. I'm assuming. Lizards are good. They get rid of bad critters. That didn't look like a lizard though. That looked like something else. I think we're good. I think we could take a little walk and then come back. I don't think they're gonna mess with the bag, and like I said, I don't think they're gonna be able to get into that bag. You never know, though. I guess, but it's funny because they're all around this particular area for whatever reason, and he's like kind of going back and forth, like just waiting for that opportunity. Y'all messing up the live right now, bro. Y'all gotta go today. We don't got time for this today. It's not funny. I mean, it's so skinny that there's no way. I mean, they'll still be able to squeeze in there if they wanted to. So, I mean, that's about as good as I can close that bag. So, as good as it's gonna get, folks. That is as good as it's gonna get right there. Sorry, I'm missing the chat right now. I'm trying to get my stuff together here. Well, in my pocket, so we can go on our adventure here. Unfortunately, we're gonna leave the bag for a second. Let me put my tripod legs up. And as soon as this person comes past that's walking right here, so we can see who it is, just cause we'll take a walk here real quick. So just quickly here, I'm sorry to the person I didn't check the email. I know I told someone earlier I was going to check the email. I totally forgot um, because I was so into the chat for a moment there. But I will make sure I make the effort to check that email right now as we're walking here. Um, just real quick, if we could, let's say a quick prayer for Nancy here. As soon as this person walks by here, just so we can see who it is. I think it's just a neighbor. Got a lift. Oh, a Lyft driver. He's got on a vest too. You can see him real good. Yeah, they're definitely going over there for that bag for sure. Everyone is coming. I don't know what day. It's so dark. Yeah, it is. I think JLR and them are going to be either out here Saturday or be out here Sunday. How you guys doing? But I think Saturday they'll be out here. I'm not too sure what day exactly, but they are coming down here. So I think at some point in time we'll all get grouped up. I think the plan, guys, is to go to the sheriff's station. So I think JLR and them will be there at some point this week. So we'll see. If so, we'll be down there with them. I'll go down to the sheriff's station. That's one place I haven't visited on live that I would like to visit and go down there. Maybe we could run into Nanos. If we do, I won't even hesitate to go up to him and try to ask him some questions. And I'll be prepared. I'll make sure I have the questions that I want to ask. So I'll think about that and give that some thought. But maybe I'll go over there for a couple hours and then come back to Nancy's. But I think that wouldn't be a bad idea to stop by the sheriff's station. He did invite me to go over there. So maybe I'll go for a couple hours and then head on back this way to Nancy's that day, either Saturday or Sunday. Put it on the chair? I guess we could put it on the chair. Yeah. Just real quick, if you can, if you're at home watching the stream right now, if you're listening right now, just real quick, I wanted to say a quick prayer um, for Nancy. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that you continue to guide us all in the right direction, continue to help us fight, bring bring Nancy home, continue to bring public awareness to this case. Um, please continue to help me um, continue to grow here on YouTube, continue to send a message because that's what we want to do. Um, please help the perp, you know, just to do the right thing, continue to encourage him, stay in his head. Um, I pray that we continue um, to, excuse me, guys, I'm lost in my thoughts here. I pray that we continue to continue to be able to push this case out there and just keep it alive. We don't want it to fade away, God. So I continue. I hope you continue to help me do that. Help continue to bring the viewers here to help me do that. And I'm just blessed, and I am blessed to have a lot of these viewers here, and thank you for blessing me with this opportunity to be a part of this case with Nancy. Dear Jesus' name, Amen. It's lost in my thoughts for a moment. Anyways, guys, we're gonna take a quick walk, and I'll come back here. I don't know how far I'm gonna go exactly, but I'm gonna take a quick walk. I hope they don't mess with the bag. Somebody said put it on the chair, but it's not gonna make a difference. I mean, if they wanna, oh, 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 look, bunch of little mouse. Look, they're all in the trees. Look, can you guys see those mouse? Look at two of them. These are probably the same little guys from yesterday. You see them? You guys see them? I'll try to zoom in for you. Look at them. I got the spotlight. Look at they're playing. One, two. They really think they're hiding. You're not hiding from me. Do you realize this light is no joke? Look at they're playing. They're playing. Then a snake just comes up and gives a So two little guys. I don't know how many of these little guys are really out here, but two little guys so far. That is just nasty, guys. I'm not a mice person at all. I'm just wondering what they're up to. What is he doing? Well, I wonder what mouse really do. Like, what do they do? Oh, there goes another one. Look. That's a big boy. Ooh, look at that. Is that a rat? Is he hunting him down? Oh, this is getting good. Go eat him. Oh, that's a big guy. Oh my, he is big. Whoo, that's a big thing. What in the what? Get him. Get him, rat. Do mice and rat get along? Get him. Their asses up. Get his ass. Go get them little things. Is that the mama or something? Or eat them up. Go get them. Get him. That thing is huge. That must be mama. Yeah. Daddy something. Wow. These guys are out here. Oh my God. They're out. They must be out like no other guys because I mean, we've been here nights several times and these things have not been active like this. Look at they're going for the bag. They're going for the bag. Oh, he's going for the bag. Go get it. Go get the bag. Go get the bag. Get the bag. You can get very sick from mouse. Yeah, probably so. I mean, them things don't, and they don't even seem scared. That's what really freaks me out. It's like, why aren't these things like running away or anything? Like, I'm pretty sure if I stomped, they'd probably scatter off, but I don't think they're like would scatter off and like not come out. And the amazing thing is that amazes me is like when you have these things in your home, they don't seem like they come out much at home. They try to hide and hide and hide, and they're good at it. But we're out here, you know, we're out here, and it's crazy to see that they're not running away at all. I guess this is their turf, and they don't really run away out here. I guess I don't know, but in the house, I mean, this thing's run for dear life. That is crazy, just crazy. I mean, and that was a big old thing. Now that one looked like a rat, guys. That one really looked like a rat. That was interesting. And they're everywhere. They're even over here. I can't imagine how many mice are in this freaking neighborhood, dude. I can't imagine. I don't know if I would want a house here. I really don't. Because you leave your door open for a couple minutes, these things will be have your entire house infested. Sue Ellen's pet. Let's take a quick here. And then we'll come back. I'm not gonna go too far because I'm really worried about the bag, and it's really, really. I don't. I just want to make sure, for the most part, I don't take these things home. But I think we're good. They can't get in the box there, so I'm not really worried about that. I got bugs flying all in my freaking face because I got this light on my face. So it's a share. Oh, I don't know, the sheriff. All right. I think we're back is good. I mean, they look like they're trying to get something out of that or something. I don't know, but we'll be back. We'll take a quick walk here. Anywho, chat. That was crazy. I don't know. Do you guys want to see the mouse? Do you want to see the mouse or you want to take a walk? I mean, I feel like people are like really interested in these mice right now. And I just can't imagine what else we're about to run into walking through this neighborhood at night. I really don't. This is about to be real creepy. But I hope we're good. Hold on, chat. Trying to get myself comfortable here. I'm not gonna be surprised if we see a snake out here. Am I too zoomed in? Can you guys see? I think you guys can see. Yeah, we're good. Strawberry says Troy, LOL. What I do, Strawberry? What I do? More predators than mice? I know, guys. This is scary. Night walk with Juice. Let's do it. Yeah, we got light from front to left. No light on the right, but I can give us light on the right, so we can kind of light up the entire road here. I prayed. Did I lose you guys? I think rats are a bad omen. Yeah, that's a rat. One looked like a rat because it was the tail's so long. Isn't a rat's tail longer than a mouse's tail? I don't know. Stream very blurry. Yeah, it's gonna probably be a little blurry because we're moving right now. So when we're walking, it tends to get blurry because of the frames. It's hard for the frames to catch up, I think, when you're moving around. But we'll stop here and there or slow down a little bit. But I think we're all right either way. We're not going to take that far of a walk. I think we'll go out to the road where there is lights on the street. I think there's a couple lights. There's really no lights in this neighborhood. So for the person that wanted to see if there's lights in this neighborhood, there isn't any. Just so you know, and we've taken this walk several times, so you'll most of y'all, I'm sure, know where we're at. And I think, honestly, I think the perp went out this way, even though the other way, I think of the other way, you might pass less houses, which means you probably have less of a chance of being seen. So never mind. I take that back. The perp probably went the opposite way because most of the houses that you pass here are really far from the road. So if you can see right here how long that driveway is, it is almost impossible for someone to see, you know, out the front door. None of these houses are on the road. So either way would have been good. So never mind. Actually, I keep that theory. I think the perp did go this way. And if you know the neighborhood, you would know little things like that. Um, even this right here, it's a whole line of bushes, which no one's going to see you parked here if you park on the side of the road, which probably be suspicious because there's never normally cars here. But I think that would have been a good place to kind of sit around, wait for that call if they had a driver, which we know they did. But I don't think the driver parked down here. I think the driver was actually in the driveway. But all of these driveways are long. There's no front door, literally no front door at all. This one's not as big. But as you guys can see here, you see that there is a camera there. So if the perp did go this way, this would be a good house to retrieve footage from. So I don't know if anybody stopped at this house, but this would be a good house to stop at. Perhaps the perp did come by here in the vehicle, either in or out. This would be a really good place. So I don't know why, or if they stopped here and what they said. Maybe this is one of the houses where they said that they don't pay for their subscription too. But this right here would be a very good house to pull footage from. That camera is literally facing the street. I never knew that. I never really saw that house. I didn't really realize there was a camera there. Interesting. Try not to shine this very bright light in people's yards, but I think we're good. It's crazy. And this is a long street too. So I mean, it might have not been the best way out if you're the perp. This street is long, so it almost feels like it's longer to get out, but it would probably be the quickest way out. But like JLR was saying, there's a lot of no outlets. There are a lot of places that there's really only 3 exits for the most part. I think there's about 4, but he said 3 looking at the map, so he might just be right. Deborah says, I don't believe they have anything, honestly. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. I truly have felt like that most of the time. This is an abandoned house right here that's being built. We always pass this house when we walk. One K likes. We did make it a 1K like. Shout out to those of you guys coming through and liking the channel. I appreciate those of you guys staying tuned in and taking this walk with me too. It is it is very dark out here. Pitch black, guys. Pitch black. Take away the light, we have nothing. We can't see anything at all. So whoever comes through this neighborhood is practically a ghost in the night, especially if they drove out of here with no headlights. And that would probably be a good, I think, a good idea if you're committing a high crime in this neighborhood. Um, yeah, still no. I've passed so many houses, and none of these houses face the street. All but one, and that wasn't even the front door. That was a camera on the house. So now we're out to that road. This is that road here. This road will take you to First Street, or it'll take you out to Campbell. The road closest to this street of Escalante is probably Campbell. So going right here at this sign would be going toward Campbell, which would probably be a good idea. Um, Actually, no, it'd probably be a bad idea depending on what direction they were headed. But you can go from neighborhood to neighborhood without crossing any lights. Now, I think this is the street that JLR was talking about, Zarella. And I think he might have said this was one of the ways that the perp probably left out. These are the only lights that they have in the neighborhood. So right in there in this little inner thingamabobber, this is the only lights that you'll see. And if you take away the light on my light, it doesn't really do much deed as far as giving this area light. So that's pretty much that. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? And this is like one of the main roads for the neighborhood. This road will take you take you past most of the street names. It's one of those type of roads. It's got the double. one way right here. So, but there is absolutely no street lights. It looks really beautiful. Stupid question, but would the cars show up on camera if they kept they kept headlights off? Sorry, just came in. I would say yes because of night vision. So you're still gonna see a car pass by, and it would be actually I take that back. I said it would be a good idea. It would really be a bad idea because then you would bring more attention to yourself if you're caught on camera. Because then they would wonder that car would be a target because of us noticing the lights being off. So it would actually be easier to pick that car out if that neighbor right there that we passed by, which we'll go back that way in a second because we got to go back. Um, if that were the case and they were able to go back, the longer we wait, the worse chance we have of getting any footage. But if they were able to go back and they did go this way, I would believe we'd not only be able to see the car but tell if the lights were on or off. This is like a ditch, which is pretty much like an alleyway. And I'm pretty sure they went all through here and searched all through here. You can even feel how cool it is down here. That's how you know it's a ditch for the most part because it's really really cool down here. Yeah, they were definitely confident for sure. For the killers for sure. But anyway, we're gonna turn back around, go back, and head back to Nancy's. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm sure we won't be here too much longer as we head back. So there's an F-150, and there was an F-150 that truck that we saw taking that cactus. 811. Wow, in Arizona, 811. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that because my phone is in my pocket. I've been needing to check an email, but I'm holding all of these lights, so I can't even check my email right now. So I'm sorry, but I got all these lights in my hand, and I just want to be able to see, and you guys be able to see as much as you can while I'm walking here. Maybe y'all will see something I don't, but it's probably blurry anyways because we're moving. So maybe we should walk around the other way. Maybe not. Maybe not tonight. I feel like this light is not bright enough anymore. I feel like it needs to be brighter now. Still not bright enough. The juice, do you remove how bright the full snow moon was February 1st? Apparently, it light up the desert so much that you don't even need uh, a flashing. No, I would disagree with that. The moon doesn't. I don't think the moon really would. I mean, I guess it could be possible that the moon could light up a sign or something like that, but I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, it's all possibility, but I'm really that's not something I would agree with. I don't think the moon is lighting up anything. Well, it is, but not much. Another full moon on May 31st. We had a full moon the other day, yeah, and we were actually live on that day. So I don't know if it's blurry for you guys, but I'm sure it is. Hopefully not, but it's tough to see. Casa de Promesa. If I said that right, which I probably didn't. So yeah, I've yet to see really. Well, I shouldn't even say it because then they're gonna start coming out. I've yet to see any javelinas walking up on me or coyote. Yet to see any of that. Um, so maybe we'll see one of those one of these times. People were probably like, I don't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that while I was there, unless we're in the car. I think they'd probably run anyways. But you never know. I don't know where the moon is at. So I don't know if tonight it's a half moon or what it is, but yeah, I don't see the moon at all. It's probably bugs all over me. Yeah, there is. Bugs all over me. This is not easy to do. I feel bad for somebody who's really out here in the desert walking around right now doing God knows what. Oh, yeah, we're not very proud of those signs, so we're probably not going to fix that. We'll just leave it exactly how it is. So if somebody parks here and they say they didn't see any sign that says no parking, then that's why. Hey Sally, much love. I appreciate that. Made in the dark. I will definitely reach back out as soon as I probably when I get out of here. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I probably won't reply to the emails until we get up out of here. We'll see. But once we get situated, once I get back here, I'll try to check them. But I believe my ride will probably be here pretty soon too. I'm not sure. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate the company here. Much love, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know there hasn't been very many updates and whatnot, but I think we'll have an update pretty soon. Something, somehow, some way. I have some information for you guys, but I'm not allowed to share it. I know. But it's not really any information that you're missing out on. That it's super important, but I can't share it with y'all, man. I can't say it as of yet. So uh, hopefully soon I'll be able to share some info with you guys. But I know that some people really haven't been getting having a good experience with the FBI. I've heard that a lot. Some people have had an easygoing time as far as giving any tips that they may have, and others haven't had a good experience. So, um, but yeah, I got a little bit of info for you guys, but it's nothing crazy that I wanted to share. But I guess I can't share it yet. So maybe tomorrow. But I'm not sure. It's nothing you guys are missing though. So, uh, but hopefully we'll get some real updates really soon. I think I'm gonna say this again. I truly think the family knows. If either the family is involved or they know, one of the two. I think it might be just both. The family knows and they're involved. I truly believe that. I've been thinking that. I've been, from pretty much day one. It's pretty obvious. No one picks this house, guys. It doesn't happen like that. You don't just go looking around in the neighborhood and just randomly hit a house with one old lady in it that lives by herself. Some say that the gym people next door were stuck with Nancy. We're supposed to hit the gym people next door. But why would they not learn that they're at the wrong house if they've cased this house before actually coming and hitting this house and taking Nancy that night? I think one place I could be wrong, which I'm sure I'm wrong in a lot of ways with certain things as far as what I think, but one thing I could be wrong about that I just don't. I thought I heard like a snake or something. One thing that I think that I could possibly be wrong about is the ransom. I still don't think that the ransom is real or legitimate. And I think that that was bug in my ear. I think that that was something that. Um, let me cover my. Uh-oh. Let me cover my ears up. I think my other light might have died here. No, we're good. Let me cover my ears. Ooh. I'm glad I brought this hat because these bugs fly in my hair like crazy. But the ransom, as far as the ransom, I feel like that's one thing I could truly be wrong about because I truly don't think the ransom was legitimate. Um, but other than that, I truly think that this was targeted in some way, whether it was money or not. I truly think that it was definitely targeted. I mean, this house doesn't just get picked, guys. It doesn't. It doesn't happen like that. But I'm still leaning in the same direction I've been for the past couple weeks, and that's strictly what pain is. What it is. I think either Savannah made somebody angry along the way, and that could have been Annie and Tommaso. That could have been okay. Now I'm starting to believe somebody's came here because we just looked at this sign, and they're flipping the signs down. Sign number 2. Yeah, somebody's probably in the neighborhood messing with the signs because it's not windy. So somebody probably did that on purpose. It's the second sign. We just passed that sign not too long ago. That sign was up, unless it's the other one down here because they're kind of everywhere. No, I don't think we're going to pass another sign, are we? Well, maybe we are. Oh, I think there is one more sign. Back to the mouse house or the mouse area. But anyway, yeah, we just, no, yeah, no. So that sign was fine. How the hell did that sign get like that? We just passed that sign on the way back. Maybe we'll go back on the video and see if that sign was there. I think we looked at that sign. I could have sworn we did. Maybe I'm wrong. And you just notice how quiet it is out here too. Man, so quiet. Sue Ellen left earlier. She hasn't been back. I think she went on a date. Maybe she came back when we went on the walk, but she hasn't came back since we saw her leave. Knock on the door. Should we knock on the door, chat? Let's go knock. Let's go knock on the door. Forget it. Should we knock on the door? Guys, of course you know I'm not gonna knock on the door. Yeah, right. There's nobody home. No? Now let's go knock. Come on. Let's go on in. Joking. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Um, check on this bag. You guys see anything around the bag? We're good. We're good. Are they still around it? Did they go in it? Imagine they just start popping up out of nowhere, all in the bag. I remember. Oh, there's that tarantula. Why? What is it? Is it something with me? Okay, at this point, it's just me because the same tarantula that popped out on me last time. Maybe he's coming out to get some fresh air, and then he goes back in. Look, he just went right back in. Like, bro, yeah, I'm still here. What's up? All right, I'm out. I'm good. That was crazy. Did y'all see that? Maybe it's just me. These things don't just come out like that. That is crazy. Just popped up out of nowhere. What in the what? I think I'm gonna. You know what? Did this light die? Oh yeah, it is dead. So we won't have that light. We don't need the other light really, anyways, though. But I think it's dead for the most part. Yeah, it's dying. It died. I mean, that tarantula was like just came out a second ago, and then he just goes right back in. Like what? He went in to get shades. He's a spy for Sue Ellen. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fake tarantula. It's Sue Ellen's remote tarantula. It's funny. Got a car coming by slow. Oh, it's not right. Hey. Well, anyways, guys, I think that is my time here, folks. And I will see you guys in the next one. I want to thank you guys all for stopping, coming out, and hanging out with me here. Look forward to me being here tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come back out here tomorrow, and we'll talk about what we might you never know. We might get some new exciting news. Something may be new. Who knows? But guys, hope you can see me. My light is not really all that bright. But much love, guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thanks to those who became a member tonight. Thank you for subscribing. Much love, guys. Have a good night. Feel free to email me. I will reach back out. I'll reply to all of the emails in just a second. Big shouts to those of you guys tuning in tonight. It's your boy, the boy, a Juice. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm going to stay live here as we leave, though. I won't end the stream until we leave out of here. You know how I do it. But again, don't hesitate to reach out. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Much love, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Hi, chat. Oh, no. Hi, guys. Um,
All right, pop that trunk, please, and I'm gonna put this stuff away real quick. Be careful. There's a bunch of mouse. You see them?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see all those mouse?
God. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mouse in that tree right there. There's at least three.
Oh my god.
One big one and then one small one.
Maybe that spray is like bringing them out.
No, the spray. They've been here. They didn't come yet. They came the other day as well.
They weren't like that though.
Yeah, they were. They were just across the street this time. They were out there by the signs last time.
Better check that. Where's the other light, babe?
Oh, that one.
Oh, heck. A whole bunch of
Can you hold the light?
Yeah.
Put it on here. Put it on.
Not funny. I just got the creepy. Hey, where's that tidbit? That's not even funny. That's not funny. Zoe, watch my dad. I told her, tell the lady about the call about the iPhone. She bought food. She bought us food.
Oh, that was nicer. A little wet. That's pretty good.
No, give it to me, please, please, please. You need it for food. I need that emergency kit.
You guys want a water?
Oh.
I'll save them for me tomorrow. Oh, you have a pleasant shirt.
He loves messing with me.
No, you do. That's what I was.
There's bugs in it. Where's that? It's so cold. Oh, it's mommy. Oh,
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. Much love, Susan. My goodness. I just never, I don't even know how to use this.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. Okay, babe. Can you pull up?
Yeah, because that transfer just came back out and then he went back in right now.
I don't want to pull. I guess I can climb on.
Yeah. Yeah, much love, Susan. Shout out, Susan.
They literally love you, babe. The mice.
The mice love me.
Yep. Oh my goodness, did you see you?
You saw them again?
Yeah.
They're just like, this is like their natural habitat. Like they really like being right here. Either that or it's me.
But there's no food.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that one was huge.
You saw that big one?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a really big one. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
just.
Mom, thanks so much for the $5 super chat, by the way. I appreciate that.
Okay, I can just climb over.
I think you're gonna climb over. You don't want me to pull up? I could go down and then turn around and then come back so you can get it on the other side.
Really.
What?
That's not even funny. And you by myself.
All right, go ahead. Let me see the light.
I can sit down.
Zap them. Here.
Yeah, at least it's not too hot out here.
It's not bad. It's still hot because I had took a walk right now,
Watch.
and it's still hot. How many bugs? They really got to take out those signs.
Somebody's messing with the signs.
No, oh, it looked like it. Yeah, I mean, because the one sign was down. Hey, thanks for the $20 super chat, by the way. Is it I'm just gonna say MTY. because I can't pronounce that. I don't want to say the name wrong. What's up for the $10 super chat, dog mom? By the way, God, man, you guys are amazing. You guys are crazy. Much love, guys. I don't know if I can go out this way. I think I can, but it's the next one. I don't know if Camper Lady was here today. Yeah, she was. She just called in. Was she? Oh, shout out Camper Lady. You know she's one of my favorites. Hey, have a good night, Lauren Brown. Thanks for tuning in. Safe drive. Yeah, we're about to get out of here, so definitely keep it safe. Some kind of curse there? I don't think so. Okay. Maybe just with me alone, huh? Maybe just me alone. I mean, there was so many miles, it wasn't even funny. Yeah, I think the perp went out this way. But like I said, if he went this way, we're about to go right. I think he did because this is the quickest way to first. And then if he went out if he went out on river, he'd be forced to go through an intersection with lights. So river's a no.
No, I think he went through via Entrada. Like you know how you can take first to like you're going towards Orange.
Yeah,
Grove?
but then that's a light.
No, there's no light right there.
Yeah, Via Entrada is a street light that we turn left on.
That one. I'm talking about going towards First.
But he
Like
was
straight through the neighborhood.
But I'm saying either way, this road would end up you from Via Entrada. I think you would end up on this road. Like either way, whatever road that takes you out to First, he would have had to go to First because First would give him the option to go through another neighborhood. Right here, we're going out on Campbell, so he would have to go through another neighborhood or pretty much the same neighborhood. There would be no way out here. If we go left, we're gonna go up to Skyline and Campbell.
So remember,
Because this is Campbell, so he cannot go this way if he's trying to stay off of intersection cameras, left or right. So the only other way out would be the opposite way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. So you remember that footage that they had came, like where it was the cars and how people were thinking it was a Kia Soul, but then you're saying it's a CRV.
Yeah.
What house was that? What direction was that?
I don't know. I don't know. I would have to ask the LR and see if he knows, but I don't even know where.
You know.
But I know that it was 2 miles away, which I think they were saying is somewhere near Orange Grove or something like that. I'm not too sure.
So if so, then that would be going that way.
Either way, it leads to First. Like he has to go to First if he's going to go through another neighborhood to avoid any intersections. Like there's no other way. You can't go through these. I don't think you can get through the neighborhood on this side. But I don't even know why they would even go this direction, unless it's somebody that lives in the neighborhood on this side of the street to my left here.
No, they went out that way, going towards First to go to Tomaso and Eddie's house.
Yeah, I think that possibly, if that is a car in the video, it could be a Honda CRV, and I hate to say it, but it's possible because of the emblem. Either that is a CRV or that's possibly Nancy's car. I don't know though.
And that's why they kept her car from so long. Chopped? Beef?
Huh? Chat was being mean today. Yeah, they really was. 101 team huddle. They need to be. I think I missed that one. They need to schedule better. So confused. River. Yeah, so right now we're going to River right now. So this camp we're on Campbell and it's about to take us to River and you'll see right now that this is an intersection, so and it has cameras. Not only that, if those other lights still exist, the plate reader lights, which somebody they were taken down, but I have yet to see anything lights that read your plates were taken down. But I'm assuming so since the FBI wasn't able to somehow retrieve that information.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said they think that they used Nancy's car.
I think I'm starting to think they use Nancy's car too
They still used to have it.
because yeah, not only that, we don't even know if Nancy's car was ever even parked in the garage to begin with. So that 2 minute time frame when the garage door opens and it closes within 2 minutes could have been the time that they just put back in there real quick when they took the car back. But it would be even more sophisticated if they used Nancy's car because you wouldn't suspect that.
DNA is already in the vehicle.
Not yeah, but not only that, you wouldn't suspect that to be a suspicious vehicle. But at the same time, it would because they would be like, well, what is Nancy's car doing out here at 2 in the morning? If she doesn't even drive at night, it says it all. She took an Uber to Tommaso and Annie, so that says a lot about her driving at night to me.
Majority of the time, old people, it's, they don't drive at night. And I feel like that would actually be smarter because, like I said, her DNA is already in the vehicle instead of using another vehicle and finding
Her DNA in there, yeah. I'm sure her DNA is all over the CRV though, so I mean, I don't know what they were trying to check, but logically, like say Tommaso gave her a ride home, and since it was Tommaso, that I assume that they're probably be looking for her DNA to be more in the front seat than in the back seat. And even if Annie were to ride with them, I think that Nancy would have still rode in the front because that's just how you do it, especially for an older person. You let them ride in the front seat. So they were probably looking for DNA somewhere else in the back seat. And it would probably be odd if they found Nancy's DNA on both butts of the back seat, because that would mean she was laid down back there.
you guys talked about how Savannah went on a game show.
Yeah, Savannah's on she's on a game show. The Kardashians, one of the Kardashians is obsessed. Chloe, yeah, she's obsessed with the case. I didn't bring that up tonight, but
Say that he's trying to reach out to her.
I think so. Wait, no, he didn't. I think he said he was gonna try though.
But I just think that
Alida says goodnight, Juice and Juicita family from New Mexico. Shout out New Mexico. But like Chris from the interview said, they tore that car up. I'm betting they saw DNA all over the car. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Just with them finding the DNA all over that car when they tore the CRV apart. I couldn't agree more. Good night from Michigan. Troy Gabrielle Camper Lady says thank you. Good night from New England. Good night, guys. Have a good night, everyone. See y'all in the next one. Much love, folks.